Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm joined by Ethan, once again, along with a special guest, Brad. He's going to be with us for a couple episodes. And anyhow, so we're going to jump right into the first segment. And the first segment is our announcements. So our first announcement is, if you didn't already know, I started a brand new channel called Miles, where I'm going to be posting gaming videos. Ethan, if you didn't already know, he has a channel where he's planning on posting Fortnite videos. And Brad is also launching a channel in a month from now. I don't know if he's made the account yet, so I'll give you guys an update on that. So there'll be links to all three channels down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the announcements, other than, obviously, as you guys know, me and Ethan are hosting our own Fortnite event. So subscribe and leave your epic name in the comment section if you'd like to be invited, and we'll send you an invite to the thing since it's private. So yeah, we're going to jump. So after that, that's the announcements. Now we're going to jump into our Marvel theory that Brad's going to be talking about, and it's a pretty interesting one. Last time we talked about Nick Fury and how long he's been a Skrull, and Ethan talked about that. Now Brad is going to talk about his Marvel theory right now.
Hello guys, so yes, my Marvel theory is about, in Spider-Man Homecoming, came out, it was like 2016, before Spider-Man Spider-Verse, we see Tom Holland's Spider-Man goes up trying to find out more about this alien tech and what they're planning to do with it, and goes up to Miles' uncle, Uncle Aaron, from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Not me,
so
not me.
My theory is based on the fact that in the next Tom Holland Spider-Man movie, in my opinion, I believe that we will see Miles Morales included in that movie, and perhaps be Tom Holland's Spider-Man's apprentice.
Yeah.
And I also believe that Uncle Aaron stowed some alien tech that was recovered from the construction site from the original Avengers movie, and that is how the Prowler suit comes into play.
Oh, that's a super interesting theory.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good theory. So yeah, leave your opinions on that theory in the comment section down below. I think that could very well happen. I think that'd be very well written. I think that'd be very cool, since Spider-Man's identity has not been revealed to the world. So Spider-Man probably can't show himself in public as well, because people will be chasing him around and stuff. And people might be chasing him down now that people know who he is. So I think having Miles Morales as his helper would definitely benefit him. So yeah. Let's get up.
Also, I have a question about the theory. So do you think that's connected to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, or do you think the Prowler is going to be coming into the movies?
Yes, I think the Prowler is going to be coming into the movies eventually as Uncle Aaron, because Spider-Man Tom Holland has some reason to believe that Uncle Aaron knows something about the alien tech.
Yeah.
He does. He knows where it is. He gives Spider-Man information. So, based on that, I believe he is going to have the Prowler suit in the next Spider-Man movie. So, Prowler as Uncle Aaron will be in the next Spider-Man movie, in my theory.
Yeah.
And I also believe that this Spider-Man movie kind of leads up to the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. The only thing I have against that theory is that the Spider-Verse movie is not made by the same company as the official movies, so I highly doubt there'd be any connection between the two films, personally.
Yes, I have thought about that too, and they're both made by Sony. Sony completely produced Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that.
Owns the Spider-Man character, even though Marvel has a hand because they have to, license every other character in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie.
Yeah.
I believe that we will either see some teasers or something to give the fans a little bit of a oh yeah, that makes sense to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and whatever comes after Far From Home.
Yeah, that's really interesting, but we obviously know that Marvel does not hold back with putting certain villains in. We know we've gotten, in the last two previous movies, we've gotten very classical villains from the comic books, such as the Vulture and Mysterio. Very classic. On the other hand, the Prowler is not such a classic Marvel villain, so that'd be very interesting. So now, for our final segment, we only have 3 segments today. I apologize for that. Our final segment is PS4 versus Xbox. So Ethan is going to be holding up his end of this argument on PS4, and Brad's going to be holding up his end of the argument on Xbox. And we've got two ways to branch. We've kind of divided this segment to kind of determine it. So the first part is the controller, and Brad's going to talk about his controller, Ethan's going to talk about his, and you guys can leave in the comments which one you think is better. So yeah, take it away.
Ethan, would you like to go first for this part?
Oh, okay. So, I've played on Xbox. I don't have a problem with it at all. I feel like some things are better set up, like how party chats and stuff. It's better on Xbox. But it's just the controller for my side of the story. I feel like it's just so big. That's like.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like it's way bigger than the PlayStation. I mean, it's not that big of a problem because I have big hands, so it doesn't really affect me. But yeah, I just don't like having a big, huge controller, and then most of them have a big, heavy battery on it. Which it's not heavy; it just adds a little more weight to the controller.
Yeah, one other thing about the controllers is as far as what you think's more easier to define between, because obviously PlayStation uses shapes for the buttons and Xbox uses letters, so there's obviously distinctive difference between that. So which one do you think is probably easier to memorize? I mean, they're obviously pretty similar, but I personally think PS4 shapes is a little bit easier to handle. I just feel like shapes are easier to distinct as opposed to letters, but yeah.
Yeah.
Memorization-wise, the X is actually the same on both controllers. Same
Yeah.
It's a different spot. Oh, they're a different spot.
No, they're the same exact position.
Yeah, that's true.
They are on the same? No,
Yeah, the X is on the left on PS4 and the X
No, the X is on the bottom on PS4.
Yeah, the X is on the bottom button.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Alright.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So
there.
But I believe that I prefer an Xbox controller because I agree with Ethan's point on they are bulkier and a little bit heavier, but I feel that just like for me personally, it just really immerses me more into the game because I can feel what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, another thing about
it's like a presence.
Yeah. Another thing about the PlayStation controller. Oh no, you can go ahead.
Alright, what Ethan was saying specifically about the battery as well is the PlayStation battery is supposed to last 8 hours. I've noticed that because I have also played on both, I noticed that after a while, PlayStation, the battery starts to last like less and less, while Xbox, you can put in 2 AA's and have it last a week, and they also have what's called the Playing Charge Kit, which is a rechargeable battery pack you put into the controller and lasts like my top is like 2 weeks.
Yeah. So another thing about this is not something for PlayStation at all, but I'm not sure if Xbox has this problem. But PlayStation, the sticks on the PlayStation controller that is commonly used to walk around in most video games, they do a lot of times break, and they like to just do whatever they want. Both of my remotes have that problem. One of them, like the player likes to randomly just start walking left, and sometimes on the other remote, it starts to randomly walk forward. The sticks are a little bit weaker on PlayStation, and I think that's just a disadvantage because the Xbox controller is a lot bulkier, giving it that protection. But Brad,
Yes.
Have you ever seen that happen with Xbox remotes?
Yes, I have not actually seen that happen with Xbox remotes. I have had my Xbox for maybe 3 months now.
Oh, well, that's different
then. I have also
then.
played on PS3. I also own one of those. And the PS3 controller also has that problem. And I think it has something to do with the lubricant used on the, because you know what the joystick looks like in the controller, right? It's like a sphere, and then it has the stem, and then whatever your dome or concave pieces on top of that.
I personally think,
the Xbox, I believe, has different kind of touch points than the PlayStation controller. I think the PlayStation controller is like fully encased in there. I don't think the Xbox's is.
Yeah. I do believe that over time, like Brad did say, he's only had his Xbox for 3 months. I've had my PlayStation for almost 2 years, and I don't know how long Ethan's had his. But I believe that could happen to an Xbox over time. It's really just a matter of how long you had it. And I know that my PlayStation controllers get used a lot every day between me and my brothers. I know that they get used like multiple hours a day because me and all my brothers take turns on it. So I know that it probably could eventually happen with Xbox because my remotes, they both broke within the ever since quarantine started, I'd say. So I mean that's a solid year and a half. But yeah, that'll be interesting.
So,
Brad will have to get back to us in the future if this ever happens to his Xbox.
I will get back on you there, and it sounds like ever since the quarantine started, it sounds like it was mostly because with school and all that stuff.
Extra play usage.
There's more play usage, so maybe like it starts weakening over time with just like a normal amount of play usage. But when you get into a special case like we are in now, where you don't really have much else to do and go places, so that's one thing a lot of people are doing. But I have experienced that problem with PlayStation controllers before, and it kind of sucks because like you look up for a second and all of a sudden you're
looking down maybe.
You're looking down or you're way farther away from where you were in the game, and
yeah, it can definitely be hard for battle royale games, specifically like Apex Legends or Fortnite, where you're trying to shoot and it just randomly starts shooting at the sky. I know I've experienced it personally in some battle royale games or any shooting games such as Call of Duty. Any shooting games, you'll experience this if your remote is broken. So yeah.
Actually, I just realized what may be the problem. So there's got to be something that returns the stick back to its position, right?
Yeah.
Like on Xbox, I've noticed that every time I push it up, I can just let go and it just returns back.
Yeah.
Maybe that's PlayStation's problem, is that weakens so much after a while that like it just doesn't work. Because especially the forward, I've noticed a lot in the forward.
Yeah.
Because that's how you run most of the time, and then you use look to kind of quote unquote steer. Yeah. So if you're using like the run forward a lot, maybe that tether system or whatever returns it back just gets loose, and it's probably a very easily fixable problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so let's get into the next. We should probably get into the next part of this because this segment's it's been going on for a long time. But yeah.
That's true.
We should. Or we could just, if you guys want to keep talking about the controller, we could just not go into the second part.
Well, I think we should go into specs, but that's very quick too.
Okay. Yeah. So now let's talk. Now they're gonna hold up their argument on the specs part of these consoles.
Yes. So Xbox has really great specs, but PS4, in my opinion, even though I play on Xbox, wins because everything's completely level, except for the fact that PS4 is like, I don't know. I think it's like it's 1.5 times. I think it's the frame rate on Xbox.
So yeah. So
yes, it has something better in the specs. So in my opinion, PlayStation wins.
Oh, so there you have it. So in my opinion, I'd say PlayStation wins the second part, the specs. But I don't know about the controller. I feel like they both have their own perks. In my opinion, the PlayStation controller, the sticks, quote unquote, break quite a bit. But Xbox, I feel like the remote's a little bit bulky. So I'd say it's pretty much a tie. But yeah. So we'll say that it comes down to you guys. So leave it
personal preference.
Yeah, it really is a personal preference as far as where your hands feel comfortable. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like having these extra guests, which I think is pretty fun, leave a like on this video, and we'll see you guys next time in episode 6. So yeah, bye everyone.